Hey, Slave Scroll, I got a quick question for you. Have you ever heard anybody in the Christian community tell you to not be prideful? Well, if you have, you're not alone, because I have struggled with that question of why can't I be prideful my entire life. You know, whether it's from when I was a kid playing a sport, or it's now with my job, reading my Bible, making these videos, whatever it is, when I put effort into something, I always love to see the fruits of my labor, and I'm passionate about it. I get involved, I get invested in what I'm doing, and I feel like I've always inherently had the feeling of pride that ensues after that. And I've always wondered, why did they tell me not to be prideful if it's natural? And today I found my answer, and I want to help every single one of you that have a similar concern. And that is coming out of Romans chapter 12, verse 11. And it says this: "Do not lag in zeal, be ardent in spirit, serve the Lord." All right, so before we continue, I want to give a huge shout out to Craig Brown, who actually introduced me to this Bible verse, because it's completely changed my attitude when I approach my work and how I feel about it once it's done. And what I want to tell you right now is, to answer the question, why should we not be prideful, you have to first know what pride even means. And pride in and of itself is basically feeling a deep sense of pleasure because of what you have accomplished, your skills, your talents, got a job done, and you're taking full ownership. You're saying, yep, I did that. I love that. That's me. I'm him. That's what people like to say nowadays. Now, if we go to this Bible verse, we see do not lag in zeal is the first thing we hear. And to be honest with you, I've never heard of the word zeal, so I had to go online, I had to look it up, and I find that it is a strong desire to accomplish a task driven by energy, passion, and love. Well, we know all throughout the Bible, God calls himself love, and God is the giver of all of these gifts: energy, passion, and love. And I want to let you know right now, if you're somebody that is even listening to a Christian tell you to not be prideful, if you're even contemplating that, if you're sitting around thinking about it and wondering about it and you're concerned about it, you should know this. You should feel this. You should accept this. And because of that, now you understand the difference. Listen, pride and zeal are very similar. They're easy to mix up. They're both a strong desire to accomplish a task. But the difference is that pride is of your own works, your own accomplishments. You did it. And zeal is accomplishing a task knowing that God gave you the opportunity to do that. He gave you the gifts able to accomplish it, and he gave you the means to make you capable of doing it. Now, the second part is just as important when it says be ardent in spirit. I've never heard of ardent either, so I looked that up, and it said showing or having warmth of feeling and of a passion. Having a passion, a warm feeling of passion. So you know what that tells me, and what it should tell you is that, hey, the Christians that are telling you to not be prideful, God is not telling you, the Christians are not telling you, hey, don't feel passion at all. Do not love what you do. Do not put effort in. Do not use your resources. Do not use your time. No, having a passion, wanting to accomplish a task, putting in effort, using your resources, all of those things are great. You should do that, but you need to look at your life, look at your priorities, and look at what you're choosing. Are you trying to accomplish something because of your own heart, or because of what God is allowing you to do, what he's making you capable to do, and the gifts that he has already given you? So what are you going to choose today, pride or zeal?